for Titans. How to play PVE with Titans. How you play with Titans is you want to be rough with everybody. And, well, if I show you what I use a lot. I use bottom tree Titan. I use the second grenade. I use increase height for more freaking height. I use this one a lot more. This one is for bosses. This one is for helping your ads out. That's a half a shield. And what I use for Void, I use Bubble, and I use Helma 14. Helma 14 is a Exotic. It gives you blessings for everybody each time you go out of your bubble. But I use mostly is this one with their pair of arms. This one I use top tree. Oh no, I use bottom tree for getting my health up faster, or use the big hammer or just chuck my hammer around. So that's mostly I use. But I like using bottom tree because I have unlimited melees. Each time I punch, I just punch, 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 punch. Unlimited melees forever. But I don't use these other two. I don't like using those other two. Those two sucks. But here's the exotics you want to use if you want to use them. Go to Titan. Helma 14, you want to use that for the bubble. Or middle tree, you want to use this one. I like using this one. Each time you take damage in your super, you get your super energy back. I like using that one. This is for PvP. Get 2 grenades back. I love using that too. The hammer one, I use this one a lot more. Each time you do a thing, it will last longer. I like using that. Those are my 2 favorite. If you see me dual wielding shotguns, you don't have to. I just like using it because this is my sword build. I love my sword build. It's all about just sword, 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 sword. And gives me my swords instantly fast. I love my color and my character. This is my main. I will use my main non-stop. I use my grenade. I use it all the time. I use my barrier a lot of times for a half shield. Duck down, boom. Duck down, boom. Done. This is my favorite build ever. A sword build. You don't have to have the sword build if you don't want to. It's alright. Because you can use machine guns, everything. But you don't want to use snipers or pistols on this character. Only good pistols and shot ones. I like using explosive bullets for Titans. It's this one. There's another one, but I like using this one. And I like 1-2 punch. Each 1-2 punch means if I shoot an enemy and he's not dead, I can punch him real quick and it one-shots him. Like, boom. Oh, shoot. This guy's. Boom. His health just goes down so fast and he gets stunned. I love it. I love this build. You can make many builds of Titans. I made a machine gun build. I made a shotgun build. It was playing with all shotguns and machine guns. I played with all machine guns one time. But sword build is a nice one because I have so much defense. Well, kind of. After they took most of it away from Titans. This is my favorite character. My one friend, his name is The Lee. And his favorite character is the Warlock. I get that. A lot of people love the Warlock because they're OP as fuck. But in Destiny 1 and Destiny 2, I wish I can play with all 3 Titans. In the first game, I played with all 3 because I love Titans so much. I just wish they'd crank up the defense a little bit. Just a little bit. Titans are not there. They're weaker than Hunters. They're squishy now. I just wish they had a second update thing, like PvE gets their own updates and PvP gets their own updates, because each time they update it just all the guns suck. Shotguns used to did more damage, sniper rifles did a lot more damage, swords did almost a lot of damage. It just, after PvP people go like, I don't want this gun anymore, so they get rid of it. It's horrible, bad. But what I did upgrade, I didn't upgrade so much. I wanted everything to be the same. What you want to do is get your barrier up. 30 seconds is perfect for me. If you can go lower, you can. Like 16 seconds. I like my super right here because I get super energy faster. I like using super energy. I don't need melee. I really don't need it because if I have unlimited punches anyway, I don't need it. Grenades, it's alright right there. It always comes back. So that's pretty much it. I use everything on this character. I use my super non-stop. I use my grenade non-stop. I use my melee non-stop. I love this character. So, my favorite character. So that's pretty much it. You will lose any weapon you want. I use different weapons. I use a pistol for nightfalls. I use pulse rifles sometimes. I use heavy machine guns a lot, or grenade launchers on this character. I just use everything in my power to do everything. If I have no health, I pop a barrier. A half a barrier, put it down, then go over here, pop up. Popping up, you just have to push L2, and that's pretty much it. You just fire, drop down. Let go of that button, fire. And that's pretty much it. And you just gotta push O. Just hold O, and you get your barrier up. That's half barrier is really nice for multiple people to go around. I love using it. I don't use it a lot anymore, but I use it sometimes, and if I need to pick somebody up, I put that barrier up. Or I use the full one. There's a full one. Let me put that on real quick. This one, if you don't want to use it so much, and you only want to use it for picking up people, just this is a full barrier, pick that guy up, run out, do stuff, and that's pretty much it. And if, okay, the barriers acts differently than the other three characters. The barrier does, if somebody's behind it and your teammate's behind it, your barrier goes up faster. Quick. But if no one's behind it, it will go slow. That's pretty much it. That's all it does. Grenades do a crap load of damage. I like using the second one. I don't like the third one. The first one is like flashbang, and I like using that in Crucible because you flash somebody and they can't see for like, I don't know, 5 seconds. And that's a long time. You can go in there and just kill them and wipe them out. And I officially say I love this build. So, I will make part 2 of this, so you have a nice one. See you later. Goodbye.